there, this is Pratyusha from Pratyusha and I'm happy that you're here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make 3 different types of coasters using the Faux terrazzo chips that we made in the last video. If you haven't watched that tutorial, I'll link it in the description box below. Just have a look at that and then come back here. So let's get right ahead and check out the first variant where we're going to be using only few terrazzo chips to make the coaster. So I'm going to take a rubber bowl and add 3 to 4 scoops of white cement into it. I'm using Birla white cement, you can use any cement for that matter of fact. Next, I'm going to use a few terrazzo chips. Note, I'm not breaking them further into smaller pieces here. Add the selected terrazzo chips into the white cement and mix them all together. Next, gradually add water to form a paste-like consistency. Also, don't forget to tap the bowl to remove any excess air bubbles that have been incorporated. I then transfer the mixture I just created into a silicone mold. This mold is from Nagashri. I'm going to carefully tap the mold to spread the mixture uniformly and also remove any air bubbles that are getting incorporated. I then let this alone to dry for about 24 hours. After 24 hours, this is how it looks. It's completely dried. I'm going to start teasing the sides and then remove the coaster. I went ahead and made few more coasters in the same manner. Next, I wet the surface and then use a sandpaper to remove the top layer of this coaster. As you keep sanding, the terrazzo chips keep appearing. So you can stop once you're happy with the look of the whole coaster. So this is how the coaster looks after all the sanding. Repeat the same procedure for all the coasters. Next, I'm going to use a cork sheet to make the base of the coaster. I'm going to use some Fevicol to glue it down. Just to accentuate the whole coaster, I'm going to add a gold border all around the sides of this coaster. Next, I'm going to seal these coasters so that they are water resistant and dust proof. So I'm going to give 2 to 3 layers of varnish to seal them in place. And that completes our first variant of coaster. Now let's move on to the second variant. For the second variant, I'm going to use more number of terrazzo chips and break them into much smaller pieces than before. Like previously, I'm going to wet the surface and then keep sanding to reveal the underneath terrazzo chips. So in this variant, what you can see is that there are more number of terrazzo chips and the chips are much smaller. In this variant, I'm going to even sand the sides of this coaster so as to reveal some of the terrazzo chips on the side instead of coloring it in gold. I'm also going to do the other side so that this coaster can be reversible. So this is what the second variant looks like. Now let's see how to make the third variant. If you've seen the previous video of how I made the terrazzo chips, you saw me add color to the white cement. I'm just going to follow the same rule and add in the color once I've finished mixing the terrazzo chips and the white cement with some water. This will give me a colored look to the coasters. And once it's completely set in the silicone mold, I remove it and then go about sanding like I did before, and this is how the coaster looks.
Hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial and do try your hands at making some terrazzo coasters. In case of any queries, do leave them in the comment section below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep crafting and spreading smiles. Bye!